Please stand if you're able. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Well, welcome to the Lynchburg Fire Department Recruit Academy number 23 graduation ceremony. My name is Jonathan Wright. I'm Deputy Chief of Fire Administrative Services, and I am thrilled that you have joined us to celebrate the outstanding accomplishments of these 7 individuals that are on stage tonight. First, let me say what an honor it is to welcome you, fine folks, to this ceremony and important milestone. A special welcome to family and friends, to those that might have traveled a long way to be here with us this evening, and also a sincere thanks to members of city leadership teams and that are here to celebrate the occasion as well. Whether involved with the city leadership team, other departments, the fire department, or of course those that helped instruct the academy that invested so much time into our hiring processes, onboarding, or assisting in the recruit schools. Let me say a special thank you to each of you, and we certainly appreciate you being with us this evening. Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much." And we certainly have an outstanding team and much to be thankful for in that regard. It was not too long ago, that 28 weeks to be sure, that these fine individuals embarked on the new beginning, a new journey, and the chapter ends this evening with the graduation of recruit school. Tomorrow, yet another chapter begins, and these fine individuals will serve as guardians of our communities, ready to face the challenges ahead with courage and commitment, thanks to the training that they received. I'm sure that your training cadre has informed each of you that this training is only the beginning, and that it should constantly be reinforced by sharpening your skill sets and broadening your horizons. Those working alongside you and those serving with you and those who depend on you are counting on you doing just that. So good luck and stay safe. And now it's my honor to ask Chaplain Wayne Lantham to come forward and offer tonight's invocation. Once again, welcome everyone.
Let us pray. As we gather here tonight, O God, we may speak to you in different ways, but tonight is a happy time and a special time to be with the Recruit Academy graduating class. We're thankful for their time, dedication, and effort to serve the community. We're also thankful for those that helped train them and the family that supported them. You have been with them in the past, the present, and I asked you to be with them in the future. Again, we're so happy to spend this time with them tonight. Amen.
Good evening, everyone. Well, that was good. A few of y'all have been here before. That was good. I'm Fire Chief Greg Wormser, and it is my honor to be with you here tonight as we gather to celebrate the amazing accomplishments of Lynchburg Fire Academy number 23. These once would-be strangers began their career together, and now they're friends and colleagues in one of the most noble professions known throughout the world. While this room is full of honored guests, as Deputy Chief Wright pointed out earlier, and VIPs, I want to take a moment to recognize the members of City Council who are with us tonight, City Manager and his staff, along with members of our city leadership team. We cannot complete our mission without their support, which is very, very important. I want to also thank the people from our organization who make tonight possible. And there are a lot of them, so I'm not going to name them all by name. I'll also get in trouble because I'll miss somebody. But the members of our training division who are with us tonight on stage, along with our uniformed staff and the many others who have participated as instructors in this Recruit Academy. If you were an instructor in this academy, and this is the part they hate when I do this, please stand up and be recognized. See, they all stay seated. There you go. Thank you. To the recruits, I told you on day one that we would not fail you, and I wanted to remind you tonight that that commitment still stands. We are here for you, and you are here for them. I'm reminded of a quote from Maya Angelou who said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Each of you is a leader in your own way. Leadership isn't about rank. It's not about a title. It is about your purpose. Taking initiative, making tough decisions under pressure, and always putting the needs of others before your own. As you step into your roles as firefighters, you are stepping into positions of leadership. Whether you are the first on the scene of an emergency or the steady hand guiding a team through a crisis, your actions will set the tone for those around you. Remember, true leadership is built on trust, respect, and the example that you set for our community and your colleagues every day. Becoming a firefighter is not just a career choice, it's a calling. It demands a level of dedication that few other professions require. As a matter of fact, today in our audience, pinning some of our recruits are, by my count, at least 4 former firefighters in their own right, chief officers, currently serving officers. So there are a number of them that are recruits here today that are a second generation, and that's pretty important. Today marks the culmination of many months of intense training, like the PowerPoint presentations. Very intense, super intense. There was also the John Wick Burpee Challenge. Yeah, everybody knows who John Wick is. He's our athletic trainer. We call him John Wick. You can check out the movies later. You'll understand why. He really brings the pain. How about tire flipping? Anybody? Tractor tires? Pretty good. There have been long hours of physical and mental challenges, and each of you has shown the unwavering determination that is part of your character. But this is only the beginning, as Chief Wright points out. The dedication you've displayed in your training will now be tested in the field, where your commitment to saving lives, protecting property, and serving your community will define your career. As we celebrate your achievements today, we must also recognize the families that are with us who have supported you and shared in the sacrifices that you have made. Family matters, and the sacrifices made by our firefighters and their families is significant. Behind every firefighter stands a family that supports and endures the challenges of this incredibly demanding career. The late nights, the missed holidays, the worry and uncertainty. These are the burdens that are carried by loved ones who serve every day. Families, your support and understanding is vital to the success and the well-being of all of our firefighters. Make no mistake. How about a big round of applause for all of our families who share in the sacrifices and triumphs of this profession. The essence of being a firefighter is service above self. In choosing this path, you've committed to putting others' safety and well-being before your own. It's a responsibility that requires courage, honesty, integrity, trust, and compassion. They weren't ready for that as a pop quiz. You will be called upon to act in moments of great danger, to bring comfort in times of despair, and to be a beacon of hope when all seems lost. This is the true measure of a firefighter, to serve with honor, integrity, and a relentless dedication to the greater good. As you embark on this journey, remember the values that have brought you to this day. LFD, leadership, family, and dedication. Let these guide you in your decision, in every decision you make, and every challenge you face, and every life you touch. The road ahead will not always be easy, but it will be filled with purpose and pride, knowing that you are a part of something greater than yourself, and we will always be here for you. Congratulations. Our department is stronger, safer, and better because of you. We are proud to welcome you to the ranks of what I offer is the best fire department in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Sorry for all the other uniformed members out there. I wish you all the best as you carry with you the trust, respect, and admiration to all who stand with you and celebrate you today. Thank you.
Injustice. Good evening. Madam Morden, I'm a Battalion Chief of Training. On behalf of the Training Division, I welcome you all tonight. Some people I want to thank up front. First, all of our instructors. Again, I thank you all for coming out and helping assist with the recruit schools. Recruit schools, academies would not be possible without your help. Secondly, to the company officers in the room, I thank you for your hospitality during recruit ride-alongs. I thank you for allowing us to use your stations on days where we needed extra space. To the battalion chiefs in the room, thank you for the last-minute phone calls of, hey, can we get somebody out here? You guys made it work in an already busy system, and I thank you greatly for that. To the training staff, thank you for your countless hours worked behind the scenes in preparation of the academy and during delivery of the academy. Finally, to the recruits, thank you for your willingness to be present each day and learn something new. You showed up for 28 weeks, eager to learn, most of you, every day. And while you won't be learning 40 hours a week anymore, just know that your training does not stop. This is just the beginning. For the last 27 weeks, we've only barely scratched the surface. There's a lot to learn on this job, so dig in, reach out to people. Unfortunately, there are days in the stations where you may not have a company officer that's saying, hey, we got this in-house training today. You may not have formal training. That's no excuse for you. Sitting idly in a fire station at your level is lazy and inexcusable. There's YouTube videos that you can reach out, anything. You can look up anything and learn something. There's books on the bookcase. And perhaps the most forgotten in the station is the senior person in that station. Ask them questions. They'll be happy to help you. You also have the resources of each other. Iron sharpens iron, and so does one man to another. Call each other. Hey, what have you been training on? What drills have you been running? Tell me about the call you just went on. What did you learn? All those things will help you out in your career. The vast majority of what we do in the fire service, we have control over. When the tones go off, you control how quickly you get turned out, not the company officer. When you're leaving the station, left or right, you dictate that, not the company officer. When you get to that house and you deploy a hand line, the speed and efficiency at which you do that, you control, not the company officer. When you're at the front door and you're masking up, those seconds that it takes, that's up to you. The vast majority of what we do, we control. When we enter into that house, that's the uncontrolled environment we have to take control of, right? But even once you're inside, there's still things that you can train on that you have control over. Advancing hose lines, nozzle and stream selection, water mapping, water placement, and air management. You control all those things. So we all started this journey 27, 28 weeks ago, whatever it is now. And while you're moving on to the field, know that my door downtown will always be open to you. If you need anything, please reach out to me. That aside, it's going to be up to each one of you on how you progress through your career. For a minute, I'd like you to sit and think about 5 to 10 years down the road and look at the version of you. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be the individual that shows up with the uniform on, runs calls, and goes home? Do you want to be the person that went away and got outside training? Or do you want to be that person that went away, got the outside training, came back, taught it to your brothers and sisters in the department, and became the go-to person for your shift? I know which one that I would choose for each of you, but again, it's up to you. Congratulations and best of luck.
Good afternoon. Welcome. It's a milestone for them. Tonight we celebrate an accomplishment. For most of these people, it's something that they thought they could not do. It started off as a possibility, and for them, they have achieved much. The unspoken question is often asked, whom shall I send? And for each one of these, the answer was, here I am, send me. It starts with a choice. They stepped up, they chose to apply, they chose to be a part. And every day they face challenges. PT, academics, the instructors, the pushing, the challenging. Today we shared a much lighter moment. We talked, we laughed about what went on throughout the academy, the good and the bad and the ugly, the laughing, the crying, the bleeding, the bruising. And one shared with me, said, Captain, I've never been in something like this. I've never had something push me to challenge me to be all I can be. And guys, that's what we're here for. And at the same time, that's what you're here for. Just like I said before, it starts with that choice, making that first step. You're going to go out into the station. You're going to go forward, and you will then become the example. We have established a standard. Don't apologize for your standard. You have earned much. Hold your head up high. Lead with the example. Lead with what we have taught you for 6 months, and you will go a long way in your career. And at the same time, you will be paving the way for others in your future. And you will be helping shape and grow the fire service, especially in the Lynchburg Fire Service. And for that, I'm proud of each one of you sitting here, because personally I know each one has had to overcome their own individual challenges. So that I'm extremely proud of. Also, thank you to the families. While they endured a tremendous amount and had to sacrifice a lot in the afternoons, several of them have spouses, some of them have children, so often they get home in the evening and there's a lot of sacrifice. At the beginning of the academy, we talk about sacrifice, and we talk about what it means to be a firefighter, duty, honor, sacrifice. But often sacrifice comes in different forms. We often look about the ultimate sacrifice, but for most of us, It's sacrificing time away from our family. It's sacrificing sleep. It's sacrificing a lot of the fun things that you used to do that you hadn't done for 6 months, most of you, right? But you were willing to sacrifice. You chose to step up and step out, make a sacrifice for something greater than yourself, to be a servant to this community and to your fellow brothers and sisters. And for that, I thank you.
Good evening. I started with these nice young recruits about halfway through their EMS portion, and I was once asked if I was going to give a speech, and I said no, because I can barely write an email, much less talk in front of people. So, that being said, I get to be the one to give you and read out your awards, okay? First award is going to be for the Academic Excellence Award. The Academic Excellence Award is being presented to the recruit who not only maintained the highest overall grade point average throughout the academy, but also had an exceptional participation score for effort and ability. This recruit maintained a overall GPA of 97.9% throughout the academy. This award is Kayla King. Our next award is the Chaplain Leslie E. Davidson Character Excellence Award. Les Davidson began his career with the Lynchburg Fire Department in 1960. After 35 years of dedicated service to the citizens of Lynchburg, Les retired in 1995 at the rank of captain. Throughout Les's career, he always had a passion for the brotherhood and a strong faith in God that allowed him to forge a trust with his brothers and sister firefighters. Shortly after retiring, Les became the department's chaplain, a role he faithfully served until his retirement a few years ago. His remarkable character, stellar code of ethics, and display of genuine kindness have left a lasting mark on the men and women of our department. This award was created in his honor. The recruit receiving this award upholds the highest standard of ethics. Passion for both this profession and for the service to others is very evident. This award goes to Ian McCarter. The next award is Recruit Excellence Award. The Recruit Excellence Award recognizes the recruit who displayed an unfailing enthusiasm and persistent eagerness to learn and perform during the academy, together with consistently exhibiting a positive can-do attitude and inspiring the performance and success of all recruits. This award goes to Ethan Green. The next award is a Leadership Award. The Recruit's Leadership Award is being presented to the recruit who demonstrated an incredible ability to lead by example. The recruit of this award must display an even keel and steady demeanor throughout the academy and continually step up to help fellow recruits when needed. Chosen as an informal leader of the group, this award is determined by a vote of the recruit class. This year, Dylan Hancock. Our next award is a Physical Fitness Award. This award is being presented to the recruit who showed leadership and demonstrated a dedication to physical strength, endurance, and agility throughout the academy. This recruit of this award is selected by John Wise, our athletic trainer. This recruit is Ian McCarter. The next award is Excellence in EMS Training. This award recognizes the recruit who displayed unfailing enthusiasm and persistence and eagerness to learn and perform EMS training during the academy. They consistently exhibited a positive can-do attitude and willingness to do it right. They were willing to go over and above to help other fellow recruits study and master skills while inspiring the performance and success of all recruits. This award is chosen by a vote of the instructors assisting with the academy. This award goes to Dylan Hancock. The next award is Excellent in Firefighting Training. This award recognizes the recruit who displays an unfailing enthusiasm and persistent eagerness to learn and perform firefighting training during the academy. They consistently exhibit a positive can-do attitude and willingness to do it right or work until it was. They were willing to go over and above to help their fellow recruits study and master skills while inspiring the performance and success of all recruits. This award is chosen by a vote of the instructors assisting with the academy. This award goes to Zach Green. All right, the next award is Excellence in EMS Instruction. This award is given to an instructor outside of the training division who showed tremendous enthusiasm and dedication to EMS training to the recruits. This award is going to firefighter paramedic Virginia Hamlet. You do this. All right. This one I was laughing about earlier, and I have to do it the way I know because it's disrespectful in my eyes to call him by his first name. Captain Coleman, Excellence in Fire Instruction. Captain Coleman began his career in the Lynchburg Fire Department in 1988. After over 30 years of dedicated service to the citizens of Lynchburg, Captain Coleman retired in 2018 at the rank of captain. Throughout his career, he always had a passion for fire training and affectionately called himself a lifelong learner of the fire service. Captain Coleman served 2 tours of duty as the fire training officer in the training division. He came out of retirement and returned to the training division in the past year to serve as a senior fire instructor to the academy. Captain Coleman's dedication to the fire training has left lasting marks on the men and women of our department, and we all continue to be lifelong learners of the service. This award was created in his honor and is given to the instructor outside of the training division who has shown to the recruit academies a tremendous enthusiasm and dedication to fire training. This award goes to Sean Daniel. I would like to actually recognize Captain Coleman. He is here today in the audience, and I would appreciate if he would stand up and we can all give him a round of applause.
Hello, my name is Ian McCarter. I'll be presenting a few different things today, including our icon. The Lynchburg Fire Department Recruit Academy 23 was given a Delta Electric battle lantern as their icon. This lantern was used on Old Engine 4, which was a 1940 Seagrave engine. We are giving it back to the administration staff after completing Academy 23 as a symbol of the service they provided to us. At the start of the academy, we were unpolished and unable to fulfill the duty of a firefighter. After 6 months of training and education, we are now set on a journey of constant improvement in the pursuit of fulfilling our oath as firefighters and EMS providers. Throughout the academy, we came together to restore this lantern, using previous skill sets in the community around us to make this lantern look and work as well as possible. Without our knowledge and hard work, and without the people around us, this lantern would not be in the condition it is now, just as the Lynchburg Fire Department would not be the department it is without the support of the community we serve. I, along with my fellow recruits, want to extend our deepest gratitude to the Fire Administration staff, Chief Morton, Captain Copes, Captain Mason, Captain Coleman, and our PT instructor, Mr. John Wise, for being just as committed to us as we are to this position, making us more fit for our duty, just as we did the lantern. I hope this lantern and fire admin will be a reminder to our class to be a shining light in our community. Along with our icon, we created the Recruit Class 23 soapbox. This came about early on in EMS, while Master Firefighter Hunter Gwill would very often say, all right, I'm going to get on my soapbox, and then he would mine it. And then just about every other instructor from then on out would find their soapbox and get on it and give us a good nugget or two. So we created a physical soapbox to live in the training center for any instructor to use at any time. We would also like to give gifts to the fire administration staff as a reminder of our class and the time we spent in the academy. The patches we are giving to the administration staff has also been given to a lot of the training division, or all the training division, and has been mounted on our stand. Across from the patch we have a memorial to Master Firefighter Andrew Jenks, who unfortunately passed away during our academy. His service and commitment to the Lynchburg Fire Department will forever be a somber reminder to just do your job.
How y'all doing? I'm going to give a pre-warning here. I'm not very good at speaking, much less public speaking, so we're going to try to get through this. Hello, my name is Dylan Hancock, and I have the honor of speaking for the 23rd Lynchburg Recruit Class. It seems unreal that it's been a little over a year since we started out in the hiring process, and even more so that we've reached graduation. For the past 6 months, we have trained hard and strived to learn all we can about the fire and EMS service. We've learned everything from human anatomy, which is kind of like another language once you first start out, splinting fractured bones, to bailing out of windows, stretching lines, and forcing doors. We've learned the definition of fire, and for the sake of Captain Coleman allowing us to graduate, fire is the rapid oxidation of a material in the exothermic chemical process of combustion, releasing heat, light, and various reaction products. We owe all this newly gained knowledge to Captain Copes, Captain Mason, Chief Morton, Captain Coleman, the Chief Staff, the countless instructors that came out and helped us along the way, all those in the fire service that we met during ride-alongs, and we will forever be indebted to their passion for teaching the next generation of firemen, and we owe it to them to succeed in the field. Because of them, we are able to have a solid foundation to build a career on. We will not fall into the plateau of stopping our pursuit of education after the academy. We will pick up the goal that Captain Copes and Captain Coleman have reiterated time and time again, to never stop learning. We will all hold each other accountable to that goal. With that, I'm so excited to see where the careers ahead of my fellow recruits. The recruit class would like to thank Mr. John Wise for pushing us to be in better physical shape during the academy. I think I could speak for many of us when I say I think we've come a long way from the first day of getting well acquainted with Monument Terrace. Yeah. Someone else the Lynchburg Fire Department Recruit Academy would like to thank is the lady who runs the LFD, Miss Ann. From her wise words while we were visiting down at admin to helping us out when a pair of BDU pants got ripped again and again and again. If it wasn't for Miss Ann, some of us may only have one good pair of BDU pants or none at all. So thank you, Miss Ann. We'd also like to thank all of our family and friends for supporting us through this new adventure. Your hours of pep talks, supporting us when we come home tired, and for putting up with the smell of sweaty turnout gear that is soaked into our skin is not underappreciated. The recruit class of 23 will repay all those hours spent investing in us by striving to become the best firefighters, EMTs, and paramedics that the fire department can offer. Thank you all again, and I'll end by stating the advice that myself and my fellow recruits have been endowed with time and time again. Just do your job. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Megan Signor. I'm the behind-the-scenes member of the training division. I just keep everyone straight. Since the end of February, our recruits have been working very hard to come to this moment. They are going to be pinned and become members of the Lynchburg Fire Department. Each recruit has prepared a bio that I am going to read as they are being pinned. And so when I say your name, please come up. And the person or persons who are going to pin you, please come up on stage also. The first is Mason Drummond. Mason Drummond was born in 2005 in Amherst, where he has lived his entire life. He graduated from Amherst County High School in 2023. His favorite hobbies are snowboarding and fishing. Before Mason joined the Lynchburg Fire Department, he worked as an exterminator for Specialty Exterminating and as an electrical helper for his father's business. His father introduced him into the fire service at a very young age, and by his early teen years, it became his main inspiration for choosing this career path. Mason is honored to serve the citizens of Lynchburg and to join the Lynchburg Fire Department family. Mason will be pinned by his father, Steve Drummond. Okay. Oh. Zachary Green. Zach was born in Salt Lake City, Utah in 1999 and moved to Virginia in 2015. In his free time, he enjoys golfing, exercising, and spending time with his wife, Jacqueline. Zach worked in construction and pursued a degree in exercise science before deciding to apply for the Lynchburg Fire Department. Zach wanted to serve his community and work for an organization that reflected his values, which led to his decision to become a firefighter. He is planning to become a paramedic in addition to learning as many specialty skills as possible in the department. Zach would like to give special thanks to his wife, Jacqueline, for constantly pushing him to grow as a man and husband and for having his back through all the challenges the Academy presented. He would also like to give special thanks to Chief Wharton, Captain Copes, Captain Mason, and firefighter Payden Ludwig, and all the instructors who gave their time to teach. Zach will be pinned by his wife, Jacqueline. Dylan Hancock. Dylan is from Lynch Station, Virginia, and is 23 years old. He graduated from Alta Vista High School, where he was a drummer in the marching and pep band. Dylan has a love for music, which has pushed him into learn guitar, banjo, and other instruments. Dylan owes his love for the fire department to his dad, former Lynchburg firefighter Kent Hancock. Growing up, Dylan spent time around firefighters in the Lynchburg fire stations, and since February of 2023, he has been a member of the Linden Heights Volunteer Fire Department. Dylan has a passion for the fire department and is a firm believer in living a life in service to the community. Dylan would like to thank Captain Copes, Captain Mason, Chief Morton, and all the instructors for their time poured into the Recruit Academy and for striving to teach the next generation of firefighters. Dylan would also like to thank firefighters Jacob Overstreet, Justin Tweedy, retired Captain Barry Crabtree, and retired Master Firefighter Tim Staten, his friends and family, and other members of the fire service that helped mentor and support him along the way. He will be pinned by his father, Kent Hancock. Luke Jennings. Luke Jennings is 19 years old and comes from Phoenix, Virginia. Luke knew his career path early on and applied for the department very shortly after meeting the age requirement. He loved the EMS and confined space parts of his training. Luke will be continuing his education through the paramedic program at CVCC this fall. Luke would like to thank his family, friends, and new brothers and sisters within the fire service for their support in his journey thus far. He would also like to extend a special thanks to Captain Copes, Captain Mason, Chief Morton, Captain Wagner, and firefighter J.E. Anderson for their extensive knowledge and support throughout the academy. Luke will be pinned by his father, James. Kayla Keene. Kayla was born in Danville, Virginia in January of 2000. She was raised in the Ringgold area and recently moved back to Danville to be closer to her family. Kayla graduated from Dan River High School in 2018 and obtained her associate's degree in integrated machining technology from Danville Community College in 2020. She has worked as a machinist for 3 years. During this time, Kayla was an active volunteer and discovered a deeper passion for emergency services and community support. Since then, beginning working as an EMT for an EMS agency while attending her first year of paramedic school. Kayla is currently starting her second year of paramedic school, where she hopes to become a better provider to serve the citizens of Lynchburg. Kayla would like to thank her family and friends for their continued love and support throughout the academy. Kayla also wants to thank Chief Morton, Captain Mason, Captain Copes, Trainer John Wise, Coach Betsy Monkern, and all the other instructors. Your unwavering belief in us, your constant support, and your dedication have been instrumental in our success. Your commitment to never giving up on us, even when things got tough, has truly made a difference. The knowledge you shared with us has been invaluable and will continue to guide us in our future endeavors. Thank you for everything. Kayla will be pinned by her brother Caleb. Woo-hoo. Ian McCarter. Ian was born in Suffolk, Virginia in 1994 and moved to Lynchburg in 2013. In his free time, he enjoys spending time with his wife, Abigail, being outdoors, mountain biking, and rock climbing. He has worked various office jobs prior to having the privilege of working for the Lynchburg Fire Department. His desire to be a part of something larger than himself, serving his community and fellow man, has been a driving force in his decision to become a firefighter. Ian is looking forward to furthering his firefighting skills and his knowledge in paramedic school. Ian wants to give special thanks to his wife, Abigail, for pushing and supporting him throughout this academy, as well as Chief Morton, Captain Copes, Captain Mason, and all the instructors for sharing so much knowledge in such a short amount of time. Ian will be pinned by his father-in-law, Timothy Woodland, with assistance from his wife, Abigail. Ethan Green. "20-year-old Ethan Green comes from Forest, Virginia. His passion for serving others and his dedication to the fire service have been the thriving forces behind his journey to this significant milestone. Ethan's success is a testament to the strong support system provided by his family and the Forest Volunteer Fire Department. He would like to express his deepest appreciation to his mom, dad, sister, and grandparents for their unwavering encouragement and love throughout his training and beyond. In addition to his family, Ethan wishes to extend a heartfelt thank you to those who have mentored and guided him along the way. He especially is grateful to Captain Earl Copes, Battalion Chief Adam Morton, Captain Holly Mason, firefighter David Marsh, firefighter Trey Martin, and retired Master Firefighter Neil Patterson, whose wisdom and support have been invaluable in his growth as a firefighter. Ethan would also like to express his appreciation to Fire Chief Monty Coleman of the Forest Volunteer Fire Department for playing a huge role in this special opportunity. Ethan has participated in this academy as a volunteer recruit in hopes of obtaining a full-time position with the Lynchburg Fire Department in the near future. Ethan was pinned by his father, Sam Green. Ta-da.
All right, it's picture time for all of you out in the audience. Recruits, if you'll please stand. You raise your right hand and repeat after me. We'll take your oath of office. I state your name.
I, Lieutenant,
have been appointed to the rank of probationary firefighter
have been appointed to the rank of probationary firefighter
in the Fire Department of the City of Lynchburg.
in the Fire Department of the City of Lynchburg.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of such rank
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of such rank
according to the laws, regulations, and orders governing the department.
according to the laws, regulations, and governing the department.
And I will obey the orders and directions of my superiors
And I will obey the orders and directions of my superiors
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. As we close out tonight, I'll call one of our chaplains, Wayne Lanham, back up to the podium for our benediction, and just remind everybody here with us tonight, and those who you want to remind later, that we have a number of services available to our firefighters and their families, chaplain services, peer support services, counseling services, a number of things that we make available to not only you all as family members, but certainly our colleagues and uniformed staff as well. And so anytime you need those services, please do not hesitate to reach out to fire administration, our health and safety officer, any one of the chief officers or any supervisor. And with that, I will call Wayne Lanham, my favorite chaplain, back up to the podium. That's a story for later about why he's my favorite.
Let us pray. Oh God, once again, we can only say thank you for this special time to be with the recruits and the graduation, the families, and the people that help train them. And just be with them in the days ahead. And thank you again. We ask all these things in your name. Amen.
Thank you for your time and attention tonight. We still have a little video that we would like to play for y'all, so as we exit the stage, we ask that you remain seated so that everyone can watch. Thank you.
I spent my whole life chained to the wall, hungry for more, not afraid to fall. Had to cut a man down to get where I am, but someone had to tumble and someone had to stand. Don't try to fight, there's nothing you can do, and I'm gonna run all over you. It's too late to try, there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna run all over you. I'm looking for new blood, and nothing's gonna stop me now. Nothing's gonna stop me. Looking for new blood. Most of my life was heavy and hard, yeah. So many days, so many scars, but it was all of those years to make who I am, yeah. But I broke through, and here I stand, yeah. Don't try to fight, there's nothing you can do, and I'm gonna run all over you. It's too late to try, there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna run all over you. I'm looking for new blood, and nothing's gonna stop me now. Yeah, I'm looking for new blood, and nothing's gonna stop me now. Nothing's gonna stop me. Looking for new blood.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My